Bro, when are you gonna start understanding that they don't want you to win, bro? They never did and they never will, bro. John D. Rockefeller built the school system. He said himself, he built it to be obedient, docile, compliant, confirming. He said it himself that he does not want a nation of thinkers. He wants a nation of workers. And that's exactly what you became, bro. Now you wake up, you have self-doubt, limitations, fear. See, all these self-doubts, fear, and limitations, they didn't come out of air, thin air. They're not, it's not a coincidence, bro. You see, you inherited them. You were convinced and programmed and conditioned them by the government, society, and the system, bro. See, they aim for your beliefs, bro. You have to start understanding the power of the mind. They understand the power of the mind. The mind is so powerful, where if you believe you're powerful, you will become powerful. The mind is so powerful, if you believe you are weak, you will become weak. And that is exactly how they manipulate you and shape your reality, bro, because they understand those powers and you don't. So they use it against you, and that is why they will never teach you those powers, is because when you learn these powers, you can shape your reality into anything and everything you could possibly imagine. You could be, have, and do anything and everything, bro. You see, let me explain that more. Your life is, the whole reason why your life is because of your thoughts, bro, and your beliefs. Your beliefs shape your reality. Your thoughts determine your beliefs determine your actions, and your actions determine your results. You've inherited and you've been convinced and programmed and conditioned that you are not good enough. And if you believe you are not good enough, like Henry Ford once said, if you believe you can or if you believe you can't, you are right. You see, your belief is very, very powerful, bro. If you continually tell yourself a thought, you will start to believe it. That is called the illusory truth effect, bro. And when you can use the illusory truth effect to your advantage, you can shape your life to whatever you could possibly imagine it to be. Because when you tell yourself a thought so many times on a repeatedly basis, continuously telling yourself that you are good enough, you will become good enough. If you continually tell yourself that you are not good enough, you will not become good enough. You will not be good enough. You will convince yourself you are not good enough. And if you convince yourself you are not good enough, you will not be good enough. You will start acting on those beliefs, you know what I'm saying? So if you believe you're not good enough, you're going to start acting like a person who doesn't believe they're good enough. But if you convince yourself and program yourself to believe that you are good enough, you will start making actions towards your belief that you are good enough. I hope that makes sense. William James once said, belief creates the actual fact. You see, the law of belief simply says, whatever you believe, and the more feeling and emotion you put into a belief, it will become your reality. Your reality, and matter of fact, your whole entire reality is the way it is. As a matter of fact, your whole entire reality right now is simply an outward picturing of your most intensely held beliefs. You see, your beliefs do create your reality. So how do you reprogram your beliefs? You continually suggest and auto-suggest with affirmations, telling yourself that you are worthy. You can do it. It is possible. You can fulfill your purpose and potential. It is possible. You see, when you do that, it's like psychologically pumping yourself up. And as we know, due to psychology, that your self-esteem and self-image determines your income. You cannot earn 10% above or below your self-esteem and your self-image. You see, the law of sustainment states that you cannot sustain actions, aka you cannot be consistent with actions that directly conflict how you see yourself. Now let me give you an example. If a person was to win the lottery and they still saw themselves as broke, undisciplined, or just lucky, they would soon lose it all because their money is not consistent with their self-image. See, that money will their self-image will become a self-sabotage to that money.